Let's just do this. Let's do this. All right, we are here. We are back online, live once again, and we're here with blue-black flash in standard. So this is a pretty typical flash deck, as we've seen it. We've got Spectral Sailors, Brineborn Cutthroats, Brazen Borrowers, Slitherwisp, and then this spicy one we'll get to later. And essentially we're just trying to make our opponents not have a lot of fun. We want to counter their spells, we want to bounce their permanents, we want to counter their spells, we want to kill their things, we want to kill their things or bounce their permanents. Just the good old, your opponent doesn't get to play much Magic. We have our main kind of flash base, but we're running Lochmere Serpent because apparently this is a Magic card. This is a 6 mana spell with flash, because we are playing flash still. And this one just kind of goes over the top of everything and kills people pretty quick. Generally, if you're getting hit by a 7 power creature, which is unblockable if we sacrifice an island, then you're probably going to die pretty quick. And we can also bring it back from the graveyard if we get to that stage of the game. Anyway, let's jump in to some standard. Hey Marin, how you going? How is your day? Traditional, standard, ranked. Blue-black flash. Now, I don't know if this is actually a very good very good version of the flash deck, but I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's playing Lochmere Serpent. What's not to love? Now, I didn't check how many lands I'm running. I can do that on Stream Decker, I guess. I'm running 26. That's quite a few lands in a flash deck. But I spoke... Oh my god. Once again. Arena. Always the best. We're back in it. Your day was good? That's good to hear, Marin. That's good to hear. Alright, this hand is freaking wonderful, Mulligan. Yeah, we can play this. We will put a Omen of the Sea on the bottom. We're hoping to just look like mono blue flash and then surprise them with a Heartless Act. I don't know if Heartless Act or Eliminate is really the removal spell to go to. I would tend to favor Eliminate, and they're playing Yorion. So is this Elementals? Thought Erasure. Alright. They can't take out lands. They'll probably take a Brineborn. We're still going to run it out on 2. And then probably just go straight. Our hand is bad enough that I think we need to kill him. We need to kill him quickly. No horrible files for you. That's good to hear. So this is a matchup where I think our 3 main deck Mystical Disputes will be pretty decent. Yeah, alright, they eliminate. I thought they might. Heartless Act is not so good. We're just going to run out a Brazen Borrower. End of turn. Their hand seems to be mono removal. Yep, mono removal. No lands, just removal. Temple of Deceit is not a bad one, so we get to scry. We'll bottom that. We don't need a 5th land just yet. And this is, I guess, the kind of matchup where Lochmere Serpent might be pretty good. I'm going to run one of these out. May as well. Watery Grave. Maybe we do draw this just to ensure they don't have another target for Agonizing Remorse. Hey Tarp, how you going? Good to see you. It is a good Magic card. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. This is getting kind of ridiculous. We're going to scry. They finally found their 4th land. Good on him. And they're moving Yorion to the hand. We will. I'd like to see this deck play in in Historic, just because I'd like Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is a powerful card. I'm going to take the Mystical Dispute first. Well, that's as good as anything to dispute. It's not quite the Yorion, but it is pretty good. And we'll scry. It is only kind of scry 1. Yeah, these are fine. These are fine. Now, I definitely think we're losing. Our opponent is still a 15, which they've done entirely to themselves. Goodbye, Heartless Act. I hardly knew ye. We're definitely going to just draw. That's kind of good. That's pretty good. Not against that one. They might just run Yorion out as a big locker. But if they're on just 6 lands, I'm happy to counter it, I suppose. Double black now, which is something they've been missing thus far. Casualties of War. Alright, we'll happily counter that one. And now we'll run out yet another Brazen Borrower. Not getting full value off them, but I think it's definitely fine given our position. We just... Ideally, we want to get them dead to a Lochmere Serpent. Because that's cool. Alright. We'll likely end up drawing with the Spectral Sailor rather than playing it. Although playing another one does increase the clock, but only if they don't play Yorion. Alright, casualties number 2. I guess we'll activate this in response. Slitherwisp. Well, that kind of punishes me. Now I think we might have to hold this just to play it after a Slitherwisp, so we can draw a card. And make them lose 1 life. Because Slitherwisp looks like it says you draw a card and you lose 1 life, but it definitely just says they lose 1 life, which is kind of absurd. Smack 'em and run. Oh, win, right. Well, that's the plan. The plan is definitely smack 'em and hopefully win. Also, I intentionally didn't turn on the music today. I have Spotify here, but all my YouTube videos got copyright struck. And I don't know. I feel like, alright, that's fine. Right, that's fine. Well, I guess we could go Slitherwisp into this one. Into Mystic Dispute. Like, it's not really a big deal that my videos got copyright struck, but it just means I have to, like, deal with it. Well, that was a good draw. Now we can bounce this, clock them for 5, and they're very close to just dying to Slitherwisp. Like, people can just run their own music in the background. I don't want a royalty-free music. That's just bad music. Alright, they died. That one I felt pretty far behind in, but we did it. We killed them. So here, we definitely want Duress. We probably want Aether Gust. I didn't see Uro, which is weird, because I would have expected Uro. We definitely want Noxious Grasp for Nisses. They might have just not found Uro. What don't we want? That's always the way harder question. I think we can get rid of one of you. We can probably get rid of the Tyrant Scorns. It did win us the game, but overall, I think it's not that worthwhile from what I have seen. And we're on the draw. I'm actually going to cut 1 land. And then 1... Brazen Borrower is really good. It's like really good. I guess we can cut 1 Heartless Act, because Noxious Grasp hits Yorion anyway. Hey! It's Matt Wu. Wu Kunft. I see you're a Prime. You're Prime Gaming, Matt. Why isn't that Prime with me? Punished for the Fabled Passage. This hand's not really keepable anyway. There we go. Now here, I believe we're on the draw. We've got a temple. Temple on the draw. I like Spectral Sailor, but I like potentially getting land more. So now they had a lot of removal. Yep. Did they take Brineborn? Slitherwisp? You definitely take a threat here. You don't take the counter magic. I think it's Brineborn. Yeah. Our opponent is watching the stream. Oh! Thoughtseize bug. Thoughtseize bug. Wait. You now have it. You have the badge, but I didn't get a message that you subbed with Prime. That's weird. Alright, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, we'll take that. Thanks, big thanks to Wukunfs for the subscribe. Also, it didn't pop up in my thing. I wonder why. That's weird. Maybe Twitch is just having issues. Hey Siren, how you going? Wait, the screen did a sub thing? Ah, that's very strange. I'm well, thank you, Siren. Wow, they just put thingy in their hand? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, playing blue-black flash against a ramp deck that seems to consistently miss their 4th land drop. Oh no. The current standard meta is okay. It's not great. The current historic meta is quite cool. I'm a big fan of the historic meta. For mana efficiency, I'm definitely going to just neutralize this first one. WoW is quite good. That's good to hear. Well, see, the problem isn't Ugin. The first time Ugin was out, he wasn't all that dominant. Yeah, it's the arena version of Modern kind of thing. The problem is all the ramp cards, the Ugins, not the Ugins, the Uros that kind of made ramp so good, now have an even better finisher, which is just dumb. Like, if Ugin is too strong in your format, then something's probably wrong with the format, not with Ugin. The problem is, I think that Uro pushes ramp. I mean, Uro plus Growth Spile pushed it even further. But just ramp is so free at the moment, because I guess the aggro decks don't prey on it hard enough. I don't know. There's so many things wrong. The fact that mid-range just doesn't exist is really annoying. Like, ramp is the new mid-range, which is pretty annoying. I'm a big fan of real mid-range. Give me some actual factual green-black mid-range. This hand isn't very interactive, nor does it have black. There's no way we're casting Slitherwisp. I'm gonna mull. Oh, this hand is kind of bad, but I'm gonna keep. I don't want to go to 5. We're fundamentally needing our card advantage. You want Squirrel opposition? Jund mid-range player since 2017. Nice. I didn't have the money to buy into Jund. But I like to make it work in formats where it's bad. Usually Abzan's just better in standard. Yeah, you were playing standard when Winter Orb was legal? Now that's a while. You're a wee lad. I love Winter Orb. Jeez, gifted a full foil promo. That's crazy. I had a friend who had a full foil Jund deck, modern Jund deck, and it got stolen at a GP. Right out of his backpack. Never trust your friends to look after your bag at a GP. Magic players tend to be the worst. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll just do this. Hit for 1. It was like 5 grand of cards or some shit. It was... Yeah, that was a very good draw. Turquoise top decks in chat. Oh, we're against Adventures? Alright. Whilst I would like this to die... they're gonna... Oh, Fae of Wishes. They're just casting a Fae of Wishes. Interesting. Deck bag has a little lock on it. And a remote brute. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna play this. Now, we have a couple of options here. I'm just gonna play this because our life total will eventually be in jeopardy. So, what do we do? Bounce this. Yeah. I definitely want to kill the Innkeeper. Yeah, this was around that time. I'm not sure. It might have been like 2017. Might have been 2017. Have a Legacy Lands deck together. Nice. Yeah. I love Legacy. But I don't want to put the... I don't want to raise my card hoarder loan account to be able to play Legacy again. Especially when apparently the format's not amazing at the moment. That's also a good draw. I'm drawing pretty well with this deck. Your ex-girlfriend yoinked your Legacy D&T. Get kobolds together. As in like Cheerios. Because I did play Cheerios in Legacy for a good week or two. I also played Vintage Dredge for a while. That was fun. Vintage Dredge was a lot of fun. It was kind of a die roll deck, but it was still fun. So now we get to go Slitherwisp into Brineborn. And I am taking the card advantage over the damage. But that's fine. Wait, it has resolved. Why don't I have priority? What the heck? What the heck? I get priority before them. How did that even happen? I'm so confused. That's also... Island is a good draw. Yeah. Cheerios. I'm not... Sorry, Siren. I can't refund your channel points. I'm not playing songs today. Because all my... Did I? No, because I played Slitherwisp and then got ready to play... the Brineborn. Because I was in their end step, right? Oh wait, it was their turn, so they get priority first. Never mind, it was their turn. I was thinking it was my turn for some reason. No, that was on me. It's just because I'm playing Flash, their turns feel like my turns. Sorry. I literally spaced out on the fact that it was their turn. Escape to the Wilds. We unfortunately can't do anything about that. So it isn't looking too good for the home team. This deck is really powerful. Lovestruck Beast. That's fine. Yeah, YouTube muted all my videos. Well, no, they didn't mute. They just copyright claimed them. And also, I was just thinking, like, when you're watching the videos on YouTube at like 1.75 speed or what have you, then it doesn't sound great. Whereas if I don't have music, you can watch it at whatever speed and it's fine. Attack with all. They're at 8. I didn't even realize. They're at 1, so we need to play one more spell with flash. Alright, let's see. I was next to a Miracles game at a GP once where the players got a game loss each because they forgot whose turn it was between all the counter tapping. That's amazing. I guess... Let's see. We probably want that not to exist. But we can't do both. Oh, we can't even do that. Dang. Alright. Locthwain, Drawer Sailor. Except we know that Neutralize is on top, and I thought that was good. Alright. Yeah. So I expected this to happen. Two things. That one can resolve. This one we want to counter. Obviously, it doesn't actually counter it. It's alright, we can still draw to Lochmere Serpent, and then they'll just die. If we don't die first. So I know that they can pay, but I want them to be out of mana. Because then it's very unlikely they can do anything about these two creatures. Alright, what do we do against them? I legitimately don't know how to sideboard against this deck. Which I'm just realizing now. We want the Aether Gust. Do we want Disfigure just for Brazen Borrower / Edgewall? It seems kind of... You adore Shadowspear. Yeah, I mean it's cool, but it's not this matchup. We don't need to exile cards. I feel like we're not set up for this matchup at all. So I could bring in Duress, but I'm always bringing in Duress, like way more often. Yeah. All right, this, and then what else do I get rid of? I can probably trim one Dispute. And they have a lot of mana. And they don't have that many blue spells we care about. Yeah, 2 Disputes. I do adore main deck Dispute, but it probably isn't. Yeah. It's probably not a good thing for the meta to have main deck Dispute be good, but here we are. I still have no idea how our opponent got so dead so quickly. Yeah, main deck Aether Gust. This hand is bad. This hand's alright. So we can go Island at the bottom. Get a Swamp turn 1. Ooh, that doesn't change anything. It does help us cast Slitherwisp. Swamp! Yeah, format's balked. I agree. But there's still like 3 or 4 decks that are allowed to play. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Do we borrow this? Or do we do that when we have Borrower with Duress? I think we do that when we have Borrower with Duress. So where's the join the stream? The problem is I don't know how much it would cost. Yeah, so that happens. I expected this. They get their ramp. I guess I should... No. 2, 3k. That's quite a bit. That's a lot of hours of watching. I guess so. Raise it as a gain follow. Just keep it always out of reach. I reckon that's the plan. That's clearly the play. Alright, we're gonna Duress the Lucky Clover. And then Omen, probably. How many points are you on at the moment, Siren? Because you'd be up there. The only person with more would probably be Marin. $670. But you spent so much. Tarp's got a few, but Tarp hasn't spent all his. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. You got 14 point. I'm pretty sure. Did I use pronouns incorrectly? If I did, my B. Do we want this? I want it though. I haven't gotten to cast it yet. Whoa, that was weird. Do we need 4 mana this turn? No, not really. We need 5 mana this turn. I've always tried to, but then, yeah, I don't know. If I ever make a mistake, just call me out. It's definitely not intentional. Alright. I guess I could have bounced this. Do I want to play? Nah. I mean, this is getting... I'm just dead. I'm very dead this round. I also try, but still slip up occasionally. Oh, Bone Crusher. Dang. I was hoping they just bounce it. Now we don't have any Wraths, so I believe we are just dead. We'll just Heartless Act Brazen Borrower, I think. Wait, this one. Now, does this actually stop before attackers? Leyline Prowler is a card. It costs 3, right? Okay, cool. It actually did stop before attackers. Oh, and limited. Yeah, for sure. Let me have a look again. Then we'll Heartless Act this one. I know we take damage, but we need to get it dead. At 1 mana, Death Touch, Lifelink, 1 mana of any color. Yeah. Oh, right, Edgewall is a card. I forgot Edgewall was a card. I was distracted. I always forget Edgewall has a creature type. It's not just a 1 mana enchantment that sits on the field drawing them cards. I think it's not good currently in Standard, but I mean, it's a reasonably pushed card. Alright, we're dead. We're very dead. Just 3 mana is a lot for what is essentially a mana dork. If it was a 3/3, if it was a Death Touch Lifelink 3/3, I could imagine. But Really perfect for Pioneer? In what kind of a deck? But in Pioneer, you've got Llanowar Elves, right? Abzan Arkbow. That sounds sick. That's what I wanted to play today was actually a Prime Speaker Vanifar list, which was one of the first lists I played into Mythic. But I didn't have time to brew it. I was a busy boy at work today. Yeah, Oketra Arkbow is absurd. Oketra is pretty absurd on their own. That card is crazy good at snowballing you. Land there was not exactly what we'd wanted. Wow, that is one hell of a pull. Played Vanifar Pod in Modern a couple of times. Yeah, it seemed a bit slow and fragile in Modern. Oh man, are we against Adventures again? That's absolutely no fun at all. At least we might get to cast our Lochmere Serpent this time. I just want Pod back. Where's Pod? Oh, gotcha. That's why Enigmatic Insight, even though it's kind of terrible, is almost better. Just because it's not a creature. I guess, look, we're not going to play... Are we going to play? Yeah, we're going to play 4 mana of spells. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, Pod would be playable, but I don't know. There's so many good cards against Pod that didn't exist when Pod was tier 1. Like, just K-Command on its own is such a powerful card. So they go Edgewall into this. Oh gosh, no. And like Tron would demolish Pod. Like Tron demolishes everything mid-rangey. Because Pod wasn't particularly fast, it was just so resilient. We want Island. Still? Oh, well, yeah, Twin never should have been banned. I did that in the wrong order. Whoopsie. I was looking at chat way too much. Yeah, Twin will never be unbanned because Wizards is Wizards. Ugh. What do we do here? Well, yeah, no, Twin... The kind of Twin decks you could build nowadays would be quite disgusting. I was a Twin player. Yeah, we can take this. Yeah, Jeskai Twin would be pretty good. I remember back in the day, you'd say, it's like, Rug Twin if you want tempo, Blue-Red Twin if you want to win, and Jeskai Twin if you want to lose. And that doesn't feel so true anymore. Not a Bone Crusher. God, Adventures is so good. They just have so much card advantage because Adventures. It's time for our own card advantage. Ooh, Heartless Act's a good one. Brazen Borrower's not bad either. Jeskai Twin didn't really play Boros Charm that I knew of. It was just playing Resto and Kiki and a more control. It was playing Helix and stuff. That deck was never begging for protection. You rarely killed with Twin. That was the thing about Twin. You just didn't kill with Twin. Alright, we need 6 mana. So we can go Heartless attack. I don't hate that. Well, we can actually attack with these first. You didn't have the mana to charm on your turn. That's 6 mana. You were better off just playing Remand. Like, Remand did as much there as as Charm would have. Cool. Yeah, but Twin was at its best as a tempo deck. It was tempo combo more than control combo. Like, it couldn't kill a 4/4. Ew. So we could grow this enough that it survives. Yeah. Is this only opponents randomly? God damn it. Why is it only opponents? They can't attack. They did this prior to attacks. But we still have to kill you. Oh wait, that's not. We have to let them keep their yeah, I think it's still worth it just because it keeps our guy alive and they're taking 6. And then we can cast the Lochmere. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's a good plan, but I did not think of it. Man, they've got a thing. That's not fair. They're not like things. I think we still win this. Yeah, Serpent EOT, sack an island, swing for 7. They are on 8. Luckily, we can just Slitherwisp is just whenever you cast a spell with flash. So if they're down to 1, we can just Slitherwisp Brazen Borrower and get him. Get him. Lucky Clover is a bit scary. They make 2 1/1s. That's fine. Friend Cadence adores building flash decks. But not good flash decks. Fair enough. Alright. You have created a board state, opponent. But can you deal with a 6/6 unblockable? Sorry, 7/7 unblockable. Alright. I mean, I guess we attack with both. Why not? Get to kill a 1/1? That's value. And so now I presume I'm correct. This is just whenever. Yeah, got him. Got him! With the reach. With the reach. GG! I used to have a button for when I was when I played StarCraft 2 a lot that I would just slam and it would say GG! But then it broke and I was sad. Yeah, I can definitely see you overvaluing inevitability. My deck building overvalue would probably be card draw. I'm known to build decks that play so much card draw, you tend to only draw card draw and nothing to impact the board. Hand sick. This is like the first really good hand we've had. Oh, mono red is not gonna be the easiest. Yeah, I have also decked myself with many decks. Yeah, sure. Bad habit of valuing one. Yeah, one win line with no secondary. That's another good one. Oh yeah, no, you can't overvalue transformative sideboards. Transformative sideboards are just the best. They making it so your opponent has no idea what you're doing is so good. Because then game 3, how do they sideboard? Yeah, that's annoying. We really want... Alright, for mana efficiency, I'm just going to get a 3-1 out. Would have liked a land there. Not going to lie. Would have loved a land. Ironically, the worst card so far has felt like Brineborn, which is definitely not the worst card. It's probably closer to the best card. But the lack of evasion is just so annoying. Now, I'm hoping they play the rubber. Yeah, they're playing the rubber. So now we get to go Heartless Act, destroy this one, because they can't play another red spell. Pull out your trade binder and listen legends. Alright, sounds good. These lack of lands is getting a bit concerning, I must admit. I've also played this wrong about 3 times thus far. Ugh. We kind of need to counter that one. Corey Dustdrinker. That's a good one. What did they get? They got 2 lands. No wonder. No wonder we haven't drawn a 4th land. Teshar's pretty sick. I feel like you can do some fun stuff with Teshar. Alright. Not on main. I guess I want Shiyun. Yeah, Shiyun's kind of... That's the horsemanship one, right? Oh, another one. Another one. God, a 4th land would be so good this game. We can bounce that, and then we take 4/7. That seems bad. I think we died because we didn't get a 4th land. We could kill that. No. Could bounce that, take 1,000,000. Kill that, put 1,000,000 things on the board. They're all bad options. They're all bad options. I think we have to do that. And take 7. Oh, this... If we hit a 4th land, this hand would have been fine. This is a lot of legends you've got. Isperia, definitely. Did they hit another land? Let's see. Yes, they did hit our 4th land for the 3rd time. Sick. Yeah, Lavinias are cool. Probably not Azorius Renegade. Now that's Noyan Dar. That's one I haven't heard of. Ah, that one. Yeah. Do that one. That sounds fun. Alright. Cry. Aether Gust. Let's do that too. Sure, why not? We could also bring in Lifelink. Probably not worth it. I don't think you're as good as just removal. Don't think you're as good as removal. I don't think we're getting here. In fact, let's just get rid of them. And put back in Blacklance. Yeah. Yeah, Blue Eye Spellslinger sounds sick. Just kill everyone with your lands. Hand's kind of bad. But let's keep it. I don't know how much better we're gonna do. To EDH Rec. Yep, that's generally how you build EDH decks. The problem with Mono Red is it's so hard to find a moment to actually cast your clock. Alright, let's just play this. It's not really a clock, but it's something. I guess we do this. Who knows, maybe we don't have to kill the runaway Steamkin. Why did I turn 1 the swamp? Because I didn't have anything to play with my island. And then... Ugh. I drew the sailor on my first draw. Alright. So I guess we kill this in response, because otherwise we're losing a lot of value. Or rather, they're gaining value. You know what? No. 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 You'll see. I have different plans. Gonna do this. This is if they're 4 or greater, right? Yeah. I mean, we can attack with that. No, probably not. I'm gonna make this big enough that I can block things. That's the plan. We're still on 20. I guess I shouldn't have waited for them to attack. Ah, yeah, no, that's fine. So if they don't do Embercleave here, which they are, yeah. So they can get that. Unfortunately, we kind of have to just go Brineborn kill that now. They were smart and played around. They get a 1/1. But if they don't have enough tokens, then we're okay. What's your least favorite card? Mine surprisingly is not Tormenting Voice. I thought you disliked Thrill because it was slightly more playable. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Nothing. We draw the lands. Disfigure doesn't do it, but Brazen Borrower definitely does. Do we want to keep the Disfigure? I don't think we can say no to removal. Brazen Borrower was a sick draw, actually. So they're attacking with this. Some might say that was not the best. It's black card. You dislike that it's better than an evergreen card. It's still completely useless. I have no idea. No idea. Alright, do they have anything that will punish me for this block? I mean, they could. They could definitely have, I think we can take one. If they have a 3 damage spell, then, yeah. Sadistic Sacrament, hey? What is Sadistic Sacrament? Search target for 3 cards, exile them. Oh. Why is that your least favorite card? I've always wanted to get someone with kicked Sadistic Sacraments. Goblin Guide. I lost at a GP. One of my losses was to turn 1 Goblin Guide into turn 2 Goblin Guide, Goblin Guide. That was a bit shit. I think we do this. Yes, please. And we can draw that off the Brazen Borrower. Not bad. So 3 more flash spells, hey? Makes it so a lot of decks flat out can never win from then on, which can lead to the dreaded indefinite game. Oh, right. Yeah, in Commander that would be a pretty annoying card. Robber of the Rich. Oh. Sure. So we're gonna do this. We'll kill this. They get the 2 tokens, which sucks. We have lethal. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lurrus rework was really good. It was just a little bit too good. I want to get back into Legacy real bad. I want to play some Oko. I never played Oko. It was banned before I got to play it. Yeah, if Lurrus exists outside of Magic formats, it's a fine card. Unfortunately, we're trying to play Magic the Gathering. Is this hand good enough? I think probably is the answer. I think probably is the answer. We're gonna get Swamp. I know they can, like, thingy me, but I want to set up my mana pretty well. Otherwise, we're going to be paying for our sins later in the game. Single target, fuck that one person. I don't understand competitive EDH as a concept, to be honest. Ooh, that's a pretty good one to steal. I don't know how I feel about that. Here we might just Heartless Act something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on EDH in general, because I would just rather, like, I don't know, play Magic. Ooh, they're getting good cards. Do we disfigure this? No, because we should have done it before. My biggest thing about EDH is just it takes too long, to be honest. I just don't want to sit there for that long. Right. Our mono red opponent has a lot of card advantage, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Brineborn. We'll just play a Locthwain. No need to take damage. No attacks. A format with a base... I meant to do stuff on their upkeep. It's fine. Format with a base 25% win rate, no deck consistency, and long games is a hard sell. Alright, they're shocking my thing. Let's kill this, if we can. I don't know how many instants they've got. They need 2 more. Alright, shock me. Not sure if that's what you expected to happen, opponent, but that's what happened. And then Heartless Act this one. I think that's what you call got him. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what you call got him. Pretty quick. Yeah. I mean, yeah, playing with a quick play group, EDH is probably fine. But I've never found a quick play group. Never once have I found a quick play group. And these are people that have been playing Magic for like a decade. I think the problem is I play with a bunch of people who have no idea how to multitask, and so they can't have conversation plus plus gameplay. I just don't like Cockatrice. It's too ugly for me. I used to play Cockatrice. I used to play Cockatrice a lot, and then I got a job. That sounds so stupid, but that's kind of what happened. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna pay money. You can add custom themes. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We can actually just go Brazen Borrower, return this, get a boost, play a Brazen Borrower. Everything's coming up Dimir Flash. No, Cockatrice is another program that lets you play Magic without having to pay any money. Rank up, baby. Rank up. That was game 3? Yeah, Sultai Ramp. Actually, not Sultai Ramp, just Yorion stuff. Temur Adventures, Mono Red. 2 more games. I don't know why I'm confining everything to 5 games, but 2 more games. Oh, we got a card, chat. We got a card. Polywog Symbiote. I like it. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. You and I have different different definitions of pretty, Siren. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not as ugly as normal Cockatrice, I will give you that, but I would hardly call that pretty. I don't fault you for playing on Cockatrice by the way. Like, I'm not trying to sit up here and be elitist, like, I only play Magic the Gathering Online, because everyone loves the look of Magic the Gathering Online. I'm just saying that I don't love Cockatrice. 5 lands is way too many. But we do have a Spectral Sailor. Nah. That's a keep. Serpent to the bottom, unfortunately. I feel like people kind of underestimate the power of mulliganing a lot. Like, if there was a card that just said, like, 0 mana, shuffle your hand into the deck, draw 7 cards, put 1 back, that'd be a damn good card. For 0 mana it exists? Yeah, we don't want them to Barkhide troll us and counter our thing. Serum Powder. Yeah, exactly. And Serum Powder is, except you have to exile the cards. But Serum Powder is kind of good in decks that comboing. It's just only good in specifically decks that are comboing. Now, I don't know how we're going to beat this mono green. Mono green Stompy seems like it might be a difficult matchup. I want to play double blue, but I want to not take damage. Rift Sweeper. What is Rift Sweeper? You and your cards. Rift Sweeper. Enters the battlefield. Choose a target face-up exiled card. It's a sure. Why not just pull from Eternity? Now pull from Eternity. That's a card. That's a card. We just have to take 6 here. I know it puts it into the grave, but that's where I want it. Yeah. Did they really just play nothing? Hey, Narset Cannon is a real deck. You'll never be able to tell me otherwise. So our amazing hand is getting thoroughly trounced. You can't block, so you must attack. Yeah, Serum Powder Reanimator. You use Narset, the 5-mana Narset, and you Serum Powder it into exile, and you pull from Eternity, and then you Shallow Grave. Or Goyo's Vengeance, sorry. Either works, either works. And then you have a million extra combat step things and Omniscience, and you win the game. It's kind of like Hellcarver Demon combo, but on turn 1 or 2. Ugh. We're just taking 6 a turn. I really don't know. Is there not a 6 mana? Sorry, yeah, it's 6 mana Narset. My bad. My bad. I thought it was 2, but it's 3. You're right. I don't know what to do. I'm just dead. Yeah. Alright, I can't play both. Well, we have lands. We're just dead. I probably played that incorrectly. I was looking at chat literally the entire time. But nonetheless, we got trounced. I guess Disfigure? Well, this comes in. All their things are too big for Disfigure. Will we have enough life, enough time for Erebos' intervention to be any good? Shadowspear? Really? Alright, just for you, Siren. I don't know what we take out. Is this really a matchup for... I guess they do lose... Barkhide loses Indestructible. I suppose that is correct. Removes Hexproof is what I was trying to say. Yeah, fair enough. I can see it. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we'll take a third land. It would be greedy to bottom that. And we're not playing that land. What? How do I sound angry? Why do you think I'm angry? Was it my shot? Is that the one? Sorry, Angie. Stonecoil Serpent. Protection from multicolored. Well, that's unfortunate. Our hand is useless now. Alright, we'll kill the Pelt Collector before it gets out of hand. Brazen Borrower is only one color. I think we're just gonna go Omen Spectral Sailor. It is a lot of ghosts. I'm going to give up the ghost. Heartless Act is good. Swamp is also good. We wouldn't mind having 4 mana. Spectral. What do you do with a Spectral Sailor? You hit him. Is it time to give up the ghost, chat? We can go Heartless Act into double Spectral Sailor. That sounds good. I wonder if they're going to attack us. It's a good song. It's a good song. See, whenever I sing anything, it sounds awesome. Because I'm just... Oh, a questing beast. How many things do you have? Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage can't be prevented. Alright. None of that is too much of an issue. It's not a bad one. It's a pretty powerful card. All your homies hate questing beast. I don't know why. That just sounds... The phrasing on that is very funny. Alright, time to give up the ghost, chat. We've done it. We've given up the ghost. Land there is not ideal. Not gonna lie. It does let us cast both halves of our thingy. Another one. DJ Khaled. Dear. This is... No! We just cast everything with flash. Why do you do this to me? So we're taking 6. Oh no. Oh no. We're taking more than 6. Yeah, I know I can crack Omen. I was wanting to get a larger clock out. So I imagine they're giving haste. Thank God this thing can't get vigilance. Now we need to find a Snapcaster Mage, hopefully, but as it's not currently legal, it might be a bit difficult. They have protection from this. Do we play this and upkeep Scry? I think that's best. Omen of the Sea. Yeah. I love Snapcaster. Snapcaster is such a sick card. No! Alright. So we're taking 9 next turn. So we die. We definitely die. I mean, I guess, well, we can block Questing Beast with this. So I guess we get in. Please attack. You play Saltide Delve. Ah! They attacked that way. They blocked that way is what I meant to say. Interesting. So we take 7 and lose our Slitherwisp. Why don't you have Death Touch as well? You're an elemental nightmare. Oh no. They've got multiple things? Not multiple things. Yeah. That would be pretty taxing on the old mana. On the old graveyard is... I'm surprised this doesn't have trample as well. No. Activate the ability. I'm not saying it should have it. I'm just saying I'm surprised it doesn't have it. Yeah. Alright, well, we lost. We drew a lot of lands. But that's okay. That's just magic. Alright, first loss of the day. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's fine. I mean, that did seem like a reasonably difficult matchup. Just because we don't have that much appropriate removal. And they have big things. In game 1, I didn't pay attention to the game. I have Shadowspear. Unfortunately, Shadowspear isn't Heartless Act 3 and 4, which is what I think I needed. Heartless Act 3 and 4 would have been very good. To be honest, Heartless Act 2 would have been pretty good. Or Shadowspear. Shadowspear would have been good earlier, but by that point, when we were facing down Shifting Ceratops and Questing Beast, I think it wouldn't quite have helped. I guess it would have let us gain 4 and trade with the Questing Beast, which wouldn't have been bad. And then gain more. The problem is our Spectral Sailors and stuff and Brazen Borrower still trade with the other thing. Allosaurus Wrangler. Oh, is that the new elf? No. That's Allosaurus Shepherd. What the hell is Wrangler? Are you sure you're not talking about Allosaurus Shepherd? Because that card's busted. Yeah, it's Shepherd. The newish elf that makes everything uncounterable. And you're like, okay, so it makes green creature spells uncounterable. That makes sense. Wait, no, it's green spells. So just everything's uncounterable. That's kind of crazy. No, where it gets the same deck. We don't know what we'll need. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we're not against the same deck, probably. Maybe? I could see this as a one-of in Green Stompy. Their mana has slowed them down slightly. Come on. Come on. Come on, opponent. What are you going to do for one colorless mana? Huh? Huh? Oh, what is my least favorite card? I don't know. That's a hard question, because I tend to like playing with all the cards. So when I hate facing a card, I also like playing it. Yeah, they could Stokecoil that one. Life total is going to be pretty relevant. I don't think we need to thingy. I know. My least favorite card is Mana Leak, because Modern should just have Counterspell. The best Endless One iteration. Probably, you mean like between Ugin's Conjurant and stuff? Because Ugin's Conjurant is definitely the best, right? Hey, they were actually considering playing this for 1. Would you look at that? Oh, that was a sick rip. Never didn't have it. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Ugin's Conjurant is pretty good. In fact, that was one thing I noticed in my PD. Oh, right. Stone Coil. Yeah, Stone Coil is probably the best. You're right. Do we care? Because if we care... It only gets it till end of turn. You can have it. Yeah, Stone Coil is definitely the most powerful. Having reach and trample and protection. Those are all pretty good. They're stumbling pretty hard on mana here, which is good for us. Now we can Slitherwisp Spectral Sailor and make them lose a bunch, and we get to draw a bunch. Alright, they got another Lovestruck Beast token. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to forget. It's got plenty of text. Are we just gonna storm them out with with Spectral Sailors? Oh god. Multiples of this is disgusting. I guess multiples of these are disgusting. Our opponent is severely mana screwed. Yeah, another iteration question. Go. Shoot. Massacre Worm. Does that count? My answer's Massacre Worm. Aww. It's gotta be Flaying Tendrils, right? Because Flaying Tendrils still exiles and is colorless, so it doesn't get hit by certain things. I don't know. You might know something else, but I'm gonna say Flaying Tendrils probably. I'm not very good at just like thinking of cards on my own. When you tell me cards, I can usually figure out what which one you're talking about. Well, not you, Siren. You pull up some very some very specific ones. Is Drowning Sorrow better? Scry 1? Is Scry 1... I think Exile is more relevant than Scry 1. Shadowspear, Noxious Grasp. Because Exile is often incredibly relevant. Aether Gust. For what? You. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's also just like... I think if you play a lot of EDH, you end up knowing a lot more of the card pool. Because Flame Tendrils is devoid, and so it doesn't make you draw off Veil of Summer. Boom! That's why. There's probably also other black hate that it gets around. Although you can counter target color spell, so I don't know. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Maybe I should be bringing in Disfigures. Ugh, that's a good one. I just don't have time to play all these spells. Hexproof from black. What do we do? What do we do, chat? Because I really want to get something out on the field. I think we have to take 5. Golden Demise. That gives you gold, I imagine? Ascend if you have the Sitting Blessing. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely the best. I didn't know that card existed. I'm a big fan of that. So now we can go like Noxious Grasp. And we could attack as a removal spell for this bad boy. Nah. Because we can block the Scoos. We can kill Pelt Collector. Ugh, another one. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that I forget exist. There's definitely a lot of cards that I forget exist. So we Noxious Grasp first. Then we Spectral Sailor. The OG is Infest, yeah. We blocked that. So we're only taking 4. They do get card advantage, which sucks. Unless they miss. Miss! One time! That's not a miss. That's pretty good. I guess we can attack with you. We ain't blocking and you don't have reach. Then we get to buff you a bunch. So whenever you damage, yeah, cool. Play your things pre-combat, opponent. I dare you. I double dare you. I double borrow. Aw. Aw. Alright, borrow 1. Petty Theft. Borrow a 2. Petty Theft. For Conjurant over Stone Coil in non-standard formats purely because a Braid exists. Yeah, Braid's pretty powerful. That's definitely what you call a card. Alright. Alright, I see you. We need to start tempoing them. So we need to start attacking. And I believe we play you untapped. Yeah, Brazen Borrower. These borrowers are so brazen. This card's pretty good. Above rate. Hexproof. Aw, man. X equals 3. It'd be a shame if this just went away. Oh, that was the worst thing they could have done. That was... Why not? I guess you want the extra damage? But you already had lethal if I didn't have anything. That was a big misplay. That was a punt from Animal. Yeah, got him. Like, they had me dead on board, so they didn't need the buff. They definitely didn't need to kill this if I was dead, so I clearly had to have had something. And the only way they kind of lose there is if I have something. Yeah. That too. I also shocked in something. But even regardless of whether I shocked something, like, I've definitely shocked because I've misclicked, or shocked because, Exacxies. Shocked because I was trying to represent something. But there, like, just off the basis of they had me dead if I didn't have something. So therefore, they should have attacked prior to doing that. force me to do the action first. Alright. That was 5 games. Right? That was 5. Or was that 4? I forget. Yeah, no, we played mono green twice. We won 1, lost 1. Alright, 5 games. We're all done. What did I think of the deck? Pretty good, actually. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so we... No, that was 5. That was definitely 5. Because we played round 1 against... I think you missed round 1, Siren. What was round 1 against? I forget. Round 2 was against Yorion. Round 3 was against Red. Round 4 was... Oh, no, sorry. Round 1 was Yorion. Round 2, Adventures. Round 3, Mono Red. Round 4, Mono Green that we lost. Round 5, Mono Green that we won. I'll just quickly talk about this deck. It's pretty good. I don't know... Lochmere Serpent was kind of sick, so I can't fault that. I feel like a little bit more removal. Like, maybe... Nah. Deck's just good. Deck's good. I didn't bring these in, but I didn't have a control matchup, so it makes sense. Deck's good. Now, Siren is saying, should you build me a standard arc bow? Yes, you should build me a standard arc bow list. I would love a standard arc bow. I've played plenty of banned arc bow. This was the last one I was running, but this is pre-bannings. We've got our wonderful Oketra. Wait, this... I should have just run this. I have no idea if it's any good, but it's got Vannifar. It's got Mothra. Mothra Vannifar is pretty cool. It's got way too many 4-drops. You only need 1. It always comes back and you're searching it out anyway. You're searching it out. The plan is, you have 2 Mothras on the field, you sacrifice 1 Mothra to get out Oketra. The first Mothra... Oh, wait. It doesn't come back. Never mind. What does Ronus do again? Ronus. Oh. Ronus. Doubles the power, and they gain vigilance. Yep, sounds good. Can -1 thingy. Yeah, obviously you don't run Vannifar and Abzan. If only this could be instant speed. Just make one of these pod effects on a stick pushed. That's all I want. You can keep it 4 mana, make it like a 1/2 or something, and make it instant speed activatable. That's what I want. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up. We've only got 4 people here, so not much to say before I say goodbye. Thanks for watching as always. Good to chat, Siren. And I'll be here. What's the day? Today's Thursday. So I'll be here probably Saturday. Saturday and Sunday for long streams. Or Saturday for a stream, Sunday for a long stream. Playing some Penny Dreadful again, because I'll be doing it at hours that Americans are awake, and we can actually find a game, and that'll be wonderful. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch ya.